Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I know what you want to say. You didn't get any videos for the last 1 year, and I promised you a lot. I'm still promising that I will film everything because I collected a lot more experience about painting and about selling my art as well. And I can explain why I didn't post any videos for 1 year. Maybe you figured out already. I just moved my studio one more time. It's already the third time. And this is final now because we bought a house. And that's my explanation. Because you know, we used to live in a tiny apartment. It was like 1.5 bedroom, and I was painting in the corner, like tiny corner, like this size corner of my kitchen. And I was painting like crazy big paintings, not this style, that was, I will show you later. Or you can go to my Instagram and scroll a little bit back and see everything, like the tiny kitchen, the paintings, the environment that I was living in, the tiny babies that I was raising. And you know, it was a struggle. And now we finally managed to move to a crazy big mansion. It's not just a house, it's like a castle. And it's a little bit big. Let me tell you, my studio is not just this corner that you see, there's a lot more. Let me turn you around. It's 110 square meter. And this is just the studio. And you know, I'm alone at home with 2 kids, with a bit of renovation, with moving in, with painting, with growing a business, with doing social media, with having fun with my kids and taking them to the playground. And I'm the only one. So, yeah, I don't sleep, I don't eat, I just do all the crazy shit that I have to do to be able to concentrate on what I like. But I don't have time for it because I have to do the other crazy shit. That's called life. So it took me 1 year to do the next video because there was life between. I hope you understand that. But there's no other excuse. I'm not lazy. I'm working like crazy all the time. I just don't have the time and ability to be on 2, 3, 4, 5 different places at the same time because I'm just one person. Anyway, let's talk about the topic that we want to talk about, painting. 1 year ago, when we finished with the last videos on YouTube, I don't know if you follow my Instagram or maybe we know each other in real life. I don't think so, because I don't know anyone. So 1 year ago we were about painting these paintings, a lot of portraits with a deep meaning, with a lot of crazy details and thinking between and about what to paint, how to paint. I didn't really enjoy it because I had to do a lot of thinking, and I was constantly thinking about how to sell it, what to say about it, what to write on my website about it. It was just a lot of stress about figuring out everything about one painting and a lot of thinking about one painting, and I just realized I cannot do that because it's too much work, too much struggle, too much thinking, and I don't want to paint because I have to think about it and sell it. I just want to paint because I like painting and I want to create something beautiful. And I know these look like they are beautiful. I already sold one from this. Yeah, I might have filmed the story about this painting. I don't know if I didn't post the story about this one. I will post it later and you can watch it on this channel. So I already sold one from exactly this painting, but with another face because she wanted her face on it. So it was a struggle to figure out everything, so that's why I already started changing the way of thinking about my paintings when I posted my last video 1 year ago. So that was one part of my vision and process that I was painting. And the next one was a bit different already, but still a lot of thinking behind each painting. So that was the next collection that I started. It was like 5 paintings, yes, 5 in this size, 50 centimeter times 50 centimeter. I already sold a few pieces about from this one. I still have one more. So it was also this crazy little details, tiny gold things, cute, and I wanted to have a story behind each painting and make the painting start a story. That one. I wanted to show that one. So I wanted each painting to start a little story and explain something about themselves, and just to have something to say for the customer and tell stories, tell what's in my mind, what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking. And that's not the way to do art, I can tell you. I already sold 2 similar paintings like this, and they didn't sell because of the story, they just sold because they were cute. And there was one with a frog, and that's sold because the man, not a family, not a kid, not an old lady, a man, he already saw my paintings 3 times in 3 different locations, and he told that his cat looks exactly like that, and the wife, she likes frogs. So he just bought it because he saw it already 3 times, and he said it's a sign that he has to get it. So I couldn't tell the story for anyone, I couldn't create a magical word around it, but I did sell it. So anyway, it was not a bad start, it was just not the perfect start what I wanted for my art career. So I did change my thinking about things one more time, and I started I still have 4 paintings. You might not know, but I was learning in art school for 4 years, and I didn't learn anything. That's another topic, we will talk about that later. And after that, for like 10 years, I didn't really do any art, just for friends and family and for myself, but not for selling art, not for becoming an artist, just for fun. And when I started doing everything professionally, I started learning about art, and I really like painting realistic and a bit not abstract, but like impressive, a bit lighter. And it's not matching each other, painting really strict, realistic, sharp edges, light, bright, contrasted things like this. It's not really matching with this impression, light brush strokes and the things that I want to paint for like the good feeling. I want to paint this because I like the end result, and I like paintings like this because for me it's like magic. How can someone paint so realistically? It's like a photo, and I just realized I can do that. So anyway, I like to see paintings like this, but I like to paint a lot different. So I figured out I want to paint what I like to paint, not what I like to see. I don't know if it makes any sense. So I made a few paintings like that. realism and a lot of abstract and wide brush strokes, but it's not really my style and I don't think I could sell them. I never tried to sell them, nobody saw them. I just posted like a few photos on Instagram, but I never really tried to sell these paintings because I don't feel like they are my paintings. It's just something that I tried for fun. But then I ended up finding Dimitra Milan and Milan Art Institute. I don't know if you know about them. If you don't know, go and figure out. I'm not saying that you have to buy the whole program, but just see what they do on YouTube, on Instagram, and everywhere, because they are crazy good and they are selling this this abstract reality. I cannot speak today. So they are selling this style, this abstract realism, and I'm not saying you should paint that because so many people is trying to paint that because they are nice, they sell the feeling. Yeah, they are just good and everyone wants to copy them. So I tried it as well. I tried this flowers and dreamy and dripping and mixed media and everything what they are about. And it's fun. Let me tell you, it's fun, but you have to develop a different type of thinking about it because you have to build up the layers and you have to work on a different process as you would normally work with only oil paint. It's nice when you're learning. It's a whole different process and thinking way what you can use for your work later, but it's not the way that you should do and copy what other 100,000 people are already doing. They do always some flowers, a face, some animal, and yeah, I love it. It's nice, it's beautiful, but it's not really my style. I would hang them on the wall. They were standing in the corner for months and I was not feeling it, so that's why I'm not really doing it anymore. But it was nice to try out, to paint something. For portraits, I didn't really try it because I still think that the realistic photo-like portraits are the best and people always ask for that, and I painted so much in the last year from realistic paintings, from photos, from copying photos, and I'm already sick and tired of painting portraits, so that's why I want to paint something else. And I missed out one thing. The last video I was painting already my kitchen collection, which is already hanging in my house. So let me take you around the house. We are out of the studio and I'm running up the stairs, so I'm just gonna show you quickly what is still not sold, but I love it, so I hang it on my walls. So it's the kitchen collection. Oh, not this one. I love this one. I will keep that one. But these are still on my website and still for sale. I'm just having them on the walls because there's nothing on my wall, and I did a lot from this collection and they were really loved because they are cute, realistic, they set a mood, they have like a little bit of animal and food and cutesy, nice things. Oh, I can get there. So that kitchen collection that's still hanging on my walls, that was one of my projects that I started when when we moved out from, I moved my studio, not we moved out, just the studio moved out first time from the apartment, and I moved inside the shopping mall there was a business. It already existed when I moved in, and they, I don't know how to talk about it. I don't want to say anything bad, but it was a crazy chaos there. Maybe I will do a video about that because it was an experience, let me tell you that. But there was this guy and he was acting a little bit like my art dealer, and I could paint in his shop, and I made most of those paintings in his shop. And it was nice because I had a lot of people walking in the shopping mall and talking and seeing my works, and that's why I decided to do prints, smaller prints, paper prints from the kitchen collection, and I sold many pieces from that, but not the original paintings because they were a bit highly priced for a shopping mall. And I did also a few exhibitions and not art markets, but like family festivals and a few things with that collection. And I didn't really sell the original paintings, but I sold a lot of prints from that. And what I figured out from this is that I have to produce a lot of small items that can be sold cheap and a lot of pieces. That's leading me to one more topic that I started in this 1 year. I know it's already a lot, and I didn't even show you the paintings that's already sold, and the portraits and a lot more. But let me go back. The small sellable items, I started doing aquarelle. I know. It's another topic and it's different. But I did like 200 pieces already, and I don't have them all because they are sold. And I used it as a marketing as well. So let's go back to the studio. So back to the studio, and I just figured out I didn't show you many more paintings like these on the wall, horses collection, but let's talk about that later. Now I want to show my tiny cutesy aquarelles because that's something new you didn't know about them. So let's just grab a few of them. They are something that you can get as a present for yourself. Oh, it's just animals. I did grab. Yeah, for kids' room. So the idea behind these paintings, yeah, like so many. I cannot even show you all of them because there's a lot of them already gone. And I started also this golf collection, like hundreds of pieces, and most of them are already gone because I use them as a marketing. You might not know that I have a husband. You never see him. He's never here because he's working in a hospital. He is a doctor and he has many colleagues that also work in a hospital as a doctor, and they earn good money. So I figured out they are my target audience, and how can you get inside a hospital and start selling your art there and push your thing on people who's not really interested in art and don't know you. So I wanted to write this ride, but I didn't know how. So there was like Christmas coming up and Valentine's Day, and I thought, okay, I have a plan. I have a plan. I got a few small cutie baskets and I filled them up with Valentine's Day cards, like 200 pieces of cards for Valentine's Day. And for Christmas I got this bigger basket and filled it up with lots of different paintings, and all of the packaging has my website on it, and there's a little business card inside. And I just sent the little basket with my husband to work, and he left it on the table, and there was a sign on it: Happy Christmas, take a gift for yourself. And all of the paintings were gone, maybe a few pieces left, but like 90% were gone. And that means that a lot of people got a small card with my name on it, with my business card inside. And you know, it took me like 2 minutes and like 50 cents to produce this. And it's much better than just sending a business card to his colleagues and friends from work. Or you know, it's impossible for me to go there and talk to everyone and tell my story to everyone and introduce myself to everyone. So this way I could introduce myself and show a piece from myself for everyone, and push a piece of advertisement in their hands, and hopefully they will keep it because it's nice, it's something they got for Christmas. But anyway, it's a piece of advertisement for me. So that was a bigger project that I did for Christmas and for Valentine's Day, and I was working like crazy lot on this because there was like so many pieces. You cannot imagine how many pieces I made for free, but this is the only way I could do it, so I did. And I realized I enjoy painting aquarels, so I will keep on painting them. And they are also my small, cheap, sellable items for when I go out anywhere, for exhibitions, for family fairs and events and markets and anywhere I go. I don't go out a lot, but when I go out, they are selling like crazy, especially the pink unicorn. I know it sounds sad, but last time I was selling my art, that was a huge expo, like house interior and wall design. Yeah, we live in Germany, so I speak half German now. So there was this expo. I was building up my huge wall. There were like these horse paintings hanging on one wall, and under the horse painting there was a small table with all my aquarelle work, and the people were walking from that direction, directly looking at the horse paintings, and every family with kids, they were like, look mommy, there's a pink horse, I love pink horses, oh mommy, look at that painting, look at that painting, it's huge, it's amazing, oh I want that pink horse. And mommy said, 1,500 euros for that? We are not buying that, my kid. And I was like that, hello my lovely family, you know what, you like pink horses, let me show you a pink unicorn. You like that? Mommy can't have that for you, it costs only 10 euros, you can hang it on your bedroom wall, look at how cute that is. Oh, I have a rabbit, I have dragons. What else we have there? Oh, what else we have? I don't know what else we have. I cannot find anything nice now. It's just animals. There's nothing, just animals. Yeah. So, you get what I want to say. So that was my hook to catch families, because they will not spend a lot on a painting, especially for kids' rooms. So I sold many pink unicorns from that and didn't sell the huge pink horse painting. And so that was about beginning of spring when I started doing that. And now I'm already on a different project, which is hanging on the wall right now. It's this one. This is my summer project because I'm already about to do a different way of painting. Yes, I know I already did a lot and many of them worked a little bit, but they were not the perfect one. That's why I'm still figuring out what to do, how to do, and that's leading me to the next collection, this golf collection. Oh, you can see how unorganized we are. I'm still buying furniture, organizing the house. We are not ready. Sorry about the mess, but it's a lot. Let's go back to the topic. So this golf collection, golf painting, I did one golf course and I loved it. But about the first sentence was on the golf course, how long it takes to do golf. And the instructor said, if you want to play the 18 holes, it takes about 4 or 5 hours. No, thank you. I don't have time for that. If I have 5 hours free, I'd rather do that than play golf in the sunshine outside with bugs and bees and everything. So I said, okay, if I have 5 hours, I'd rather paint beautiful landscapes with golf than go out and play golf. I know it sounds stupid, but I just fell in love with the topic and I realized there's also people with money in their pockets. So I started painting golf and I figured out I want to do live painting for golf events and maybe other events like weddings, because people who's paying for a big wedding, they already have money and they can pay for painting as well. Why not? So that's my new. I know there was a lot. That's my new way of thinking about art, is going where people are with money in their pockets, not just doing art because I have a story to tell. I know I'm not following what's in my heart. I'm not selling myself as an artist. I just paint what people like to see. But if you want to make money, that's the way to make money. Go where money is and not just paint bunnies and flowers, because there's a difference between painting a bunny and a flower and the face that's like me. There's a difference between that and painting what people like. Flowers, the wildlife, a beautiful golf course, something they spent a lot of money on, something they enjoy, something they spend hours weekly doing, loving, playing. This is what they like already, combined with what I can offer. And that one is just what's in my mind, what I can offer, but nobody is interested in that. So it's just a mindset changing. I still do what I like, paint what I like, just sell it on a different way for different people because it's more sellable. I don't feel like I sold my soul, but it sounds a little bit like that. Like I'm not really painting myself, but I do. I don't know, what's your idea about that? Let me tell. just write it in the comments below what you think I do is good or not. Should I keep on painting for people or for myself? Shall I choose between money or between working on myself and thinking about painting? Because, you know, many people say this is not art, this is just wall decoration and selling, but that is the real art. Tell me what you think and write it in the comments below. And I know it was a long video, but I didn't post for 1 year, so we are back. Hopefully I can post at least once a month or once a week. I really want to post once a week and make this channel work, because I want to do the painting videos. As you can see, I paint a lot. I paint really fast and realistic, and I think that's because I have the skills and the mindset and the knowledge behind painting, and it would be nice to give it to you guys. I would be like your fairy godmother who's showing you the way how to have success and sellable quality and quantity of art. I didn't show you one thing. There's one more project I'm working on. It's like painting local things, like buildings that people know around. If you go on my Instagram, you can see a few paintings like that at the moment. In Baden, there's a huge casino, and there was a luxury car exhibition, and I was painting a few paintings for them, and we did an auction for like sick kids. It was not sold from my side, it was a charity thing from my side, and they sold it for the people and collected money from that. But it was a nice experience because my paintings sold for a lot of money and we collected a lot, and it was crazy. But yeah, what was I wanted to say? Yeah, I wanted to tell you that I'm about to do not only the painting part of my process, but I want to tell you the experience of marketing, selling, building up the business from my side. Maybe you can learn about that. And I'm not saying copy me myself, because as you see, I change a lot. I work on myself, I work on my art, I work on my business, but you might learn something from me, never know. So just hit the button and follow me on my social media sites, here on YouTube, because I will post everything here, and just write what you think about my art, please. It means a lot to me, and it's also pushing the algorithm. I cannot speak. So this is how YouTube works. You get my content for free. If you sign up, if you watch the videos, I get a little bit of money from YouTube. So it's good for both of us. You get a lot of infos from me, and I get a tiny bit of money from YouTube, from the advertisements and everything. It's a deal for everyone. Why not? So follow me and see you in the next video.